everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Addison with Murphy Crochets. Today I am going to be doing a mock setup for my market next weekend. I have a huge festival that I'm doing. This is one I've done for the past 3 years, maybe this is year 3. But I think I'm going to be changing my layout around a little bit. Who knows? That's why I'm doing the mock setup, because I have quite a few more items. Not even just plushies, but like display items. So I'm gonna try to figure out how I want my booth to look this year. I typically do like the Z setup. I've got a 10 by 10 space. I have so much stuff that the 10 by 10 space with the Z setup that I'm doing right now just is so cramped, and I feel like a lot of people that try to get into my booth aren't able to if there's already 2 or 3 people in there. So I'm gonna try like a U shape, maybe modified. I'm not really 100% sure. That's why I need to set up to figure it out. Before I go do that, I am going to update my spreadsheet. I'm gonna let you guys know how many plushies I have, what my inventory number is, and I'm gonna tag the last few items that I have. I also got a new little shelf for my stitch markers that I want to show you guys because I'm obsessed with it. I've not seen anybody do this, and I was just so proud of myself. I was like, wow, this is creative of me. Look at me go. Right? Okay. It is linked in my Amazon storefront, which will be linked down below if you guys are interested in it. All these stitch markers are from Stitches by Patty. Wow, I'm talking so fast. All of the stitch markers are from Stitches by Patty, and the shelf is from Amazon, which will be linked down below if you guys want it. That was better, right? I'm also going to show you guys my Sunny Angel shelves because I just made my husband put these up and I'm obsessed with them. But I think that is it for right now. Let's look at the spreadsheet and my new shelves. So here's the Sunny Angel shelves. I am obsessed with these. I love the rainbow order that they're in, and they're just so cute. Here is the stitch marker shelf, which is actually like a jewelry shelf from Amazon. It's got 15 hooks here and 15 hooks here. I did a double up quite a few of them because I've got more than 30. But I'm really loving it, and if you guys saw my Florida vlog, that's where all of these shells were found, and these ones. And if you saw me almost cry over a shell, it was this one, the really slimy green one. But yes, anyways, these are all stitch markers from her. They are my favorite. They will be linked down below. They are the best. She makes the best stitch markers. I can't even begin to tell you guys how amazing they are. She makes these with so much love and like intentionality. She does the bead colorings and everything. She makes every single one of them different, which is one thing I really love. I'm gonna start by going through this basket and updating my spreadsheet to know how many items I have, my coffee bean fell out, that's funny. Just to know how many items I have and what my inventory price is looking like. I'm pretty sure the last I checked it was around $9,000. So I've shown this spreadsheet before, but I'm going to show it again. So column A is the type of plushie, and this is all in alphabetical order. Column B is the number of each type. Column C is the price, and column D is column B times column C, and that generates this number. This is the total of plushies that I have, and this is the total amount of dollars that equals up to. And the numbers that you just saw were before adding all of these other ones. After adding everything to my spreadsheet, I am now at exactly 500 items. That totals to $9,171. My goal has always been to hit $10,000 worth of inventory, and I'm always just shy of it. I think last year I was around 9,500, but I'm always like that close. I'm always just a little bit off. I will also say I might be making a couple more things. Like I've got some dragon heads that I might make at least one more. Not really sure yet, but I'm sure I'll be making a few more things, but I do think I want to make at least one more dragon head, and I'd love to make another big spider because people love those. And then all of my inventory is right here. I also have a couple of mystery boxes that are like here, and then I think I've got some in my garage too. But other than that, that's all of my inventory. Okay, so this is where I'm going to be setting my space up. This is at a slight angle but I think that's okay. I have a booth that's on a road, so it shouldn't really be too angled. I'm in the same spot that I've been in the last couple of years, but this is going to be just fine for my mock. Okay guys, so I just wanted to show you that time lapse because I set this tent up by myself. That's how I always do it, and it's a pain in the butt. It's definitely easier with 2 or 4 people or whatever, but you can do it by yourself. It's honestly, once you've done it a couple times, it's not that difficult to do by yourself, but it's windy today, so I was like really trying to make sure I got my weights secured as fast as I could. That way this baby didn't blow away. And also, see, look about, she barely even moves. I'm gonna set up like the tables and all my other displays, and I'm just gonna kind of play with the layout. I don't know if I'm really even gonna be putting plushies up here, but I'm gonna have an idea of like what plushies are going where. That way I just know what I'm doing for the actual event. So I'm gonna try to explain this as best as I can. So this is my 10 by 10 space. Typically I have a 6-foot table here, and then a 6-foot table going back, and then a 4-foot table kind of diagonal here. And then I've got my little bin shelves that I normally put here, and then I'll put either a shelf or like one of my grid walls here. The goal this time is to make it as shoppable as possible. So here I'm putting table, and I think I'm gonna try to put something like in front as like more attention grabbing. So a shelf, a grid wall, something potentially. I'm gonna end up having my 4-foot table back here. That way I have plenty of space to like, or I've got enough space to sit and my sisters have space to sit. And then I think I'm either gonna do like bins, grid wall, something, but we'll see. Okay, so here's the idea. Tent here, tent over there, dragon heads here. This is where I'm gonna be checking people out at this table here. Little bins, they come, they see this whole thing. Boom, this checkout table here. I'm trying to figure out what is going to be the best space-wise. Okay guys, so this is kind of what I've got going on right now. This is still that Z shape that I normally do, but normally it's the 6-foot, 6-foot, 4-foot. And I don't know, I'm playing around with it. I've tried 3 or 4 different things, but this is where I'm going to put my dragon heads, whatever else fun stuff. This is like my bins, and I just need to make sure I have enough room for my sisters back here, which there is, and I usually stand up here. So I'm gonna try to put some stuff on the table and see how I like it like this, and just see if this is gonna be a little bit more functional for me. Okay, so I think I found a setup that I like. My stuff keeps getting blown off the table because it's so windy, but I'm gonna show you guys what I have. I'm really liking it. I have one like empty space that I don't really have anything, but I will figure that out. No break for the baby. So here is the kind of setup. This is going to be the front. So this will be like kind of where I stand, and I'll show you guys back here. I just wanted to find something else for my bags and stuff because I'm always like messing around with them. So I put my bags here, and then I'm going to put like business cards and my certificate of adoptions there. I have a couple of these like beaded pens that I didn't end up like doing anything with. So people that buy a good amount of stuff will get one of those too, just so I can get rid of them. Here is, yeah, so this will be my view of the booth. This is that blank space I was talking about. But back to the front, I'll have some stuff here. These are going to be where some plushies are standing. There's going to be like a wooden dowel in them that'll stick into the plushie and it'll stand it up straight. Here I think I'm going to put like some Halloween stuff, my mystery boxes maybe, just miscellaneous things. Over here, keychains and the wristlets will go on here. If I end up making hanging plants or anything, that'll go on here. A couple more like plushies standing up there. I'll have stuff laying here. More stuff on the risers. These are shelves. They're not put up. I literally just have them there just to be a placeholder essentially. But there's that. This part, some more small things. Here we've got a little bit of a height variation for the things that are standing. I've got these little chairs and then the shelves again. This is where the little bins are going to be. Here's the bins, and then here's this other grid wall. I was thinking I might put stuff over on this grid wall back here, just that way if people see it, they can ask about it and I'll show them. But I don't know. I haven't really decided yet, but this is what I've got going. I'm liking it. I feel like it gives my sisters plenty of space back here, and it gives me plenty of space right here. Obviously, I won't be able to walk out here, but I will be fine in just this little bit right here because I don't ever sit down anyways, and I don't really need to or have the chance to. So that is what it's looking like. So far that is the setup, what you guys just saw. I'm trying to figure out what to do with one, that blank space, and two, I cannot find the dowels for these plushie stands, and those are a necessity for me, so that's not good. I'm looking for them now, and I'm just like, come on, like why? But this is why we do the mock setup, just so we know where everything is, so that we can, you know, keep everything compact and just as efficient as possible for when we grab things during the market itself. My little ghosty came to say hi. I am such a dummy. I had this whole tote completely empty other than that whiteboard that was laying on top of the dowels, so I'm feeling a little better. I'm gonna see how much of this stuff I can compact into this tote right here. Okay guys, so I have finished taking stuff down. The only thing I haven't taken down,
a web stuck to me.
the only thing I haven't taken down yet is the tent. See it right there. But that's it. I just gotta take that down and put it away. I'll be ready, and I'll be packing up my van on Thursday. Whose cat is that?
Shonda's.
Oh, that's right. I'll be packing my van up on Thursday for the event. I'll be setting up on Friday, and the event is on Saturday and Sunday. So I'll have another video coming about the event itself. Okay guys, that is going to be all for this video. I just wanted to show you guys how I do my mock setups, why I do them, because I just am so indecisive and I can never tell, like, is this a good setup? What's going to be good? And I'll let you guys know in my next video about the Maple Leaf Festival, how it's going to, like, how that setup works versus the other Z that I was doing. But yes, I will let you guys know that in the next video, and I hope this inspired you guys to do your own mock setup and get into the markets that you're wanting to get into. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Press the bell notification to be notified whenever I post, and I will see you guys in the next video.